Last week on Discount Heroes.
Table is lined with roasted meats and vegetable. A large stone basin sits in the center of the table, filled to the brim with a bright red liquid.
Do not eat that food.
I pull a ball out of my bag of tricks.
All right, Dunstan, drink out of that basin.
And then he pulls his face up and it's been completely burned off.
Get the damn dog off the table. I'm eating the rest of the meal. Y'all were so right. This food is just killing me. It's got so much flavor. I mean, danger.
Oh, I'm feeling it. Oh!
Nox and Demarok, you both now feel extremely thirsty.
Dasher! I need a drink.
I'm going to make it rain on those hoes.
Somehow, in that magical water touches your skin, you just feel that thirst evaporate away.
Mom?
Hey, Mom, I did it.
Well, what if I thought I had something that could persuade you to leave?
I'm going to reject your offer.
I'm kind of happy here, and I haven't really had a family since I left the Glades.
Thrasher, you found some good friends. You have my blessing.
We should all get the things she offered because we're such good friends.
I was planning on giving you them anyway. In the morning, you're awoken by a furious pounding on the front door of the manor.
Police, open up!
Welcome to Discount Heroes.
Welcome to Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed. We're a chaotic character and story-driven real play podcast. We're a group of 5 friends who've known each other for 16 plus years. We've played countless hours of questionable D&D, and now we want to share with you the game we love so much. My name's Brent. I'm the DM here. We got 4 players here. Why don't you introduce yourselves and who you're playing?
Yo, what's up? This is Tyler. I'll be playing Copes, the Circle of the Stars Druid.
This is Aaron. I'll be playing Demarok, the Tiefling Bard.
This is Jared playing the part of Thrasher, the human barbarian. Tyler, you gotta turn your AC off.
It's literally not plugged in.
I don't know. Sometimes it only comes through on Discord, and it doesn't come through otherwise.
And this is Matt playing Nox Longfoot, the Gnome Wizard.
Matt, we were talking.
Mm-hmm. I'm aware.
Our whole system's off, Tyler.
No, it's not.
That sounded great right there. When you were angry, sounded brilliant.
It's not, Aaron.
The background noise did.
Oh,
Stay angry.
Yeah, stay angry.
eat fresh.
Don't have a Snickers.
Why?
You know why.
You're too fat.
Because you're too fat.
How's everyone doing today? This is our first recording after Thanksgiving.
I'm feeling thankful.
I'm feeling dank and full.
This will release somewhere in mid-December, I think.
This will release on my birthday, which is a Saturday.
Happy birthday.
It's a worldwide release, coinciding with Tyler's birthday.
If I'm turning 24.
Oh.
I know. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Not whatever I am right now. Something else.
I believe this will release a couple days before Christmas. So fuck your birthday.
If somebody could help Tyler, hit him up on Facebook.
So should we say Christmas stuff instead?
Sure.
Like, Tyler's birthday is gone, done. It's past now.
So is Jared's. It's over.
He doesn't even matter anymore at this point.
Get over it. It's over it.
So Merry Christmas, I guess, to the listeners.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy...
No, just Christmas.
Just Christmas.
All right, just Christmas, I guess.
Just Christmas. Yeah.
All right, what do you want for Christmas, everybody?
Is this our characters or ourselves?
Let's do both. You should be able to do both, I feel like.
Thrasher would like another cantrip. If somebody just wants to buy me a Corbin for my motorcycle, then that'd be awesome.
Who's Gorbin? Is that a dude to ride on the back?
Corbin is a brand of seats.
I was close.
Are they the best quality seats, or are they just real nice for what you want?
Most people consider them the best seats.
Well, I would like for Christmas world peace
Oh, God.
and some snow. Dimrock would like some more of Pam's Tumble Crumble.
I saw this little alien or astronaut guy who shoots like galaxies all over your room. I wouldn't mind one of those. It's only like $40, listeners. Our address is in the podcast.
I have one in the other room, actually.
There'll be an Amazon wishlist link in the description of this episode.
I wouldn't mind one of those. I wouldn't mind anything from the diving shop.
Just gift cards, $50 gift cards, $100 gift cards, whatever.
Yeah, all that's good. And then Copes, I don't know what he wants, dude. You know what he wants? He wants some socks that fit. They don't make socks for the hooven creatures. That's all he really wants. Some nice socks.
I mean, a sock goes pretty well over just a tube foot. Or do you want like toe socks for your cloven hooves?
Yeah, I want hoof socks.
Okay, all right, I respect that.
You want the semen pattern to line up with a cloven hoof.
Yes, I want you to see my goat toe.
Do you have deer hooves or cloven hooves?
Cloven as in like...
I don't know. I think I did that.
Deer have cloven hooves?
They do have cloven hooves as well.
I think it's the same thing.
What doesn't have a cloven? Horse doesn't have a cloven hoof.
They do not, that's true.
Look at the stupid look on my face that the camera froze on.
Oh, that's great.
Just gonna leave it like that.
Can you take a screenshot, Matt? For the listeners?
I don't know how.
I'm already on it.
That's me dreaming of my cloven hoof socks.
He's always gazing up at the stars, baby.
For me, Knox, now that he has a saxophone, the only possible thing he could need in this world is saxophone lessons. And then me, I would also like saxophone lessons. So,
And a saxophone.
and a saxophone.
I think I would like... I saw this cool synth keyboard. I showed it to you, Tyler, but it's got keys that wiggle, so you can do vibrato on the notes.
Yeah, that was dope.
I would like that, but it's like $2,000, so that's probably not going to happen. But
The listeners pull together.
yeah, if everyone if everyone pulls in, we could have this awesome keyboard. And I don't know, you can name a character who would want a Christmas gift.
Pam, she wants a new set of blades.
Pam would like a set of personalized knives, maybe with hidden knives within the knives.
Knives all the way down.
So when people think they've got a handle on these knives, a blade comes out of that handle.
I don't see how that could go wrong.
I think Dimrock would probably make Braddock maybe like a new custom tea strainer thing.
Maybe sword chucks.
Sword chucks.
Or sword chucks.
Just two swords tied together.
Yeah. It's a very dangerous weapon to everybody.
Especially the person using it.
Probably only the person using it.
All right, good. Everyone answered, it sounded like?
Yep.
Let's go ahead and begin the game. Last week, our intrepid adventurers found themselves beaten and bleeding after narrowly defeating the Scroll Beast. Moving further, they confronted one of their most tempting challenges yet. A table full of delicious food and a bowl obviously marked as poison. Similar to our previous episode, they used an ape to solve the puzzle. I know, we don't see our patterns until they're laid before us, huh? However, Nox and Demrock healed though they were by the food, found themselves succumbing to a magically dehydrating poison that was only sated by Cope's creating water on them.
Sated.
Oh man, I didn't even think of that. That's brilliant. I'm such a genius. Thrasher's mother awaited them as they completed their trials and made one final attempt to sway Thrasher's allies from his cause. Tempted though they were, they refused to abandon their friend, and Thrasher's mother rewarded them for their loyalty by honoring the terms of the deal. She would leave Thrasher alone. And I think that's pretty much where we left off. You guys went to bed after talking to his mom or something like that, I think. Yeah, and then you leveled up.
Yeah, we all put on Thrasher's clothes.
And then we woke up and the cops were outside.
Oh yeah, the cops are knocking on the door.
Knock, knock, knocking on Thrasher's door.
Hi.
Thank you.
I didn't mean to do it. It just happened.
That's what I always say.
I knew I could count on you.
Are we gonna do our feats first or no?
Yeah, if you want to reveal it now, you can go ahead and let me know what feats you want. Or you can wait to reveal it at a dramatic moment. Where I'm like about to do something and you're like, wait, I got this trap card.
I'm going to go with size 11.
I'm gonna go with human feats because I'm sick of these hooves.
Oh, I get it.
Hey guys, y'all know what's 1 foot long and slippery? A slipper!
Oh my god.
It's a slipper. 1 foot long, slippery.
All right, that was pretty funny, but come out here.
It's the cops.
Oh crap, guys! It's the cops.
No way! We don't deal with the cops.
But now they know we're here.
They already knew we were here.
This is an automatic recording. Please do not be alarmed. No one is inside.
Nice save, Demi.
What the fuck is happening?
All right, so you woke up in the morning having a little chat, and then you heard some fierce beating on the door, and it was they said, "The guard's here, open up!" And that's what started this whole interaction here. So they're banging on the door every once in a while.
Thrasher answers the door.
Don't.
Where are you guys when he does that?
I'm going out the window.
Are they at the door to his room, or are they at the front door of the house?
Front door of the house.
It's a huge house, right?
We went up the staircase when we came in, I think. So I'm going to stay like upstairs and down the hall so I can kind of see Thrasher. But maybe, not right there where the cops are looking for us.
So you open the door.
Look, guys, I'm just gonna say how this is gonna fall apart. Here's what's going on. All right, the house is surrounded. The cops are here for us, and if we give them exactly whatever 42,000 or whatever gold, then the problem goes away. He's not letting us walk away with that gold. You all know it.
I think we need to plan a daring escape. Run to the rooftop. Maybe build a slide. Call our ship to come and pick us up.
I agree.
Yeah, this is Dungeons and Dragons. We don't pay fines.
Let's get the fuck out of here, guys.
I will burn the city down before I pay my money.
I'm too suggestible to go to jail.
The roof sounds like a good idea, Demi. I think we need to get to the roof.
I'm gonna stay next to the window.
Thrasher opened the door.
Well, as he opened the door, the cop's gonna see my ass running up the stairs. I'm looking for roof access.
A figure stands in front of you. An elven figure with dark hair. You recognize him. It is the wizard that you met in the tower, the one from the cage that you released.
Oh, that we were really insulting too.
Wait, stands in front of me, or he's the police?
This is the Thrasher.
What was his name?
You didn't learn his name.
Didn't you say you had a really good one when we asked?
He's back!
That's
He's back!
Jared, do not ask his name.
Oh, yes.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, whatever you do, do not tell me your name, okay? Hey, what's up? What can I do for you?
I'm surprised to see you here. I had thought this picture looked a little bit like you. And he holds up a sheaf of paper.
Eat it. Eat the paper.
So it is you and your friends that we are searching for.
What are you looking for us for?
I imagine this horned creature here, and he holds up the picture of the cat with horns, is your cloven hoofed friend.
I guess he did see me flip back and forth from a crocodile a bunch of times. Damn it.
No, Copes, he's not a cat. He's like a goat man.
Yes, I saw his abilities. But I suppose you wonder why I'm here banging on your door.
Yep, that was the first question.
It seems that you and your compatriots have racked up quite a few crimes, and we have been instructed to take you in so that you may receive judgment.
Who is we? Who are you, man?
We are the Elite Fource of the city of Litij. And he gestures behind him. You see a few other figures standing. They're about 30 feet back.
Oh man, I haven't had to deal with the Elite Four in forever.
Okay, I liked that one, actually.
That was good. That was good.
Bravo.
Now, we've already spoken to your mother, Theodore, and she has agreed to cooperate with our investigation.
My mom's name is not Theodore.
I wanted to say that so bad.
He just pauses before resuming. She says you operate as your own entity now. You've been registered under your own independent LLC, and that she will not be aiding in abetting your escape. Now, I ask you, for the first time, please to turn yourselves in and face justice for the things that you've done.
So when do we have to turn ourselves in?
Right now.
Hang on 1 second.
And I close the door.
Guys!
What'd he say? What's he want?
I tell them what he wants.
Does he have a permit?
Oh, that's a good question.
I poke my head out the door.
You got a permit?
Yes, right here, sir.
Could I take a look at that?
Yeah, and I've also gotten you a complimentary being arrested permit. It's already been filled out for you and each of your friends.
That was my next question.
Oh, how kind of you.
I take the permit, and I don't want to eat it, but I am going to lick it just so I get an idea of what it says.
It looks, it's like skimming the paper.
Exactly.
Oh man, it tastes legit. Tastes serious.
All right, thanks. I'll be right back.
You've been accused of high crimes against the economy of Litij.
We've been accused of high crimes against the economy of Litij, guys. Probably all that stuff we stole and, buildings we broke into.
Were you guys high when you when you broke him out of jail?
High on life.
I don't know how they would know that.
Okay, well, my stance still stands. I said we should, flee this joint.
Thrasher, why don't you just get your mom?
Nah, I'm my own LLC now, guys.
All right, well, I'm going to go out that window over there then.
Yeah, I'm going with you, Copes.
Me too.
Hang on. Let me talk to this guy.
Poke my head out again.
So, if we don't come along quietly, and this is purely hypothetical, what happens?
Well, you could always agree to a contest of combat.
Done, we're doing that. Deal. Guys, combat.
Well, I was going to explain, but
Nah, we're doing it.
I come running down the stairs. Combat?
At that point, you hear the sound of crashing glass. Dimrock's just jumped headfirst out of a window, wearing his winged boots. He hears that and he turns back around and just flutters back inside. Combat?
I'll fight whatever lawyer you got, man. I don't care. Let's go.
yes, it is a legal procedure we've used for some time. It saved us quite a bit in collateral damage to the city.
What do we fight?
We yes, that is the gist of it. We fight. You fight our most elite force, and in this way we gauge your ability to cause collateral damage to the city. If you can defeat our elite force, then we will deem the cost too high, We will forgive your crimes. You will be exiled from Litij,
Oh, thank God.
and we will go our separate ways.
Are you in the Elite Force?
Yeah, yes, I am one of them.
Okay, we'll do it.
Barrington Ashcroft.
Fuck you, Barrington.
That's such a good name.
Do we remember this guy?
Yeah, it's the guy you met in the cage.
Cool name, dude.
Should have left you in that fucking cage, Ashcroft.
Why? It's not like you're some people with no magic, are you?
You know?
We don't have any gnome magic.
Uh-huh.
How? Come on. I have no magic.
Oh, well, yeah, we got a little bit of it.
I am a 9th level wizard, so I guess I technically am the most powerful spellcaster we have.
And I can do this. And Dimrock blows his pipe of smoke monsters and sends a walrus deer floating at Aaron Worth directly to his face.
Barrington Ashcroft?
Barrington Ashcroft, yes.
Oh, excellent. Roll an investigation check.
Oh, yes. I love rolling. That's a 4.
That's a 4. You don't notice anything. Says, so you agree to these terms?
Wait, what about my walrus deer?
It's very nice, sir. I apologize. I should have mentioned. But this is a very serious situation. And plus, it is completely unfathomable to see a walrus deer in this location. They live on the coast exclusively. And riverbanks.
Yeah, they have to. That makes sense.
Yeah, but they're usually found in the cooler regions. And it's pretty cool here.
I suppose.
Hey, as my old friend said, Patrick Ness. Sure, they die pretty quickly away from the coast, but I wouldn't piss them off.
Hey, Ashcroft.
It is Ashcroft.
Yeah, whatever. How about a thank you for saving you from that cage, my guy?
Oh, I told you about the contest of combat. I need not inform you. It's each citizen's duty, each resident's duty to know the rules, the laws of the city.
So you've done nothing for us, specifically. You would have done that for anybody.
Nothing.
I could have just arrested you. I like to think that we bonded
That would have been illegal.
for the short amount of time.
We should have left you in there, bro.
We're going to put you back.
Well, you'll find out if you should have left me today. The rules of this combat are: we do not involve any others other than the 4 of us here. He gestures to the 3 waiting behind him and to the 4 of you. And we do not kill the others.
No deal.
But you can kill each other. That is fine.
Deal.
Deal.
Where do we fight?
If the Lord Theodore here is fine with it, we'll fight here in the gardens.
Sounds good.
My men are positioned back here. I shall rejoin them. And then we can, do a clap, a 1, 2, 3 clap, and then we start.
Traditional. I like it.
What happens if, somebody does unintentionally die? We're not, more in trouble, right? Because...
Well, the cost of one of these, our Elite Force guards, is quite high, so that would probably skyrocket your fines beyond a level we would be able to forgive.
And if you kill one of us on accident?
If we kill one of you on accident, you will be all free to go.
Except the one that died.
Well, they'll have gotten off, in a way.
You heard him, Copes. You gotta sacrifice yourself, man.
Darcher, that's not what he said.
It's the only way.
That is true. If one of you would like to be executed right now, then we would accept that.
There was 5 of us who did the crimes.
Nah. We can take these guys.
Here, take Bam.
Yeah, bam. Come here.
All right, let's get this over with.
All right. I shall walk to my group and we shall begin. So I'm going to describe each of these people real quick. I have names for all of them. I won't give you the names unless you want them. I'll wait.
Of course we want.
Nah.
I would think that would be outlined in... There's got to be some sort of, contract for this, right?
Yeah, and an announcement of combatants and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that then.
Oh, that would look cool.
All right, each group, they will announce themselves as the combatants, starting with Barrington Ashcroft. He's an elegant elf with sharp features that stands confidently, his luxurious robes fluttering slightly in the breeze, his eyes shimmering with a hint of ancient knowledge. We have Leora Greenmantle, a half-elf who appears gentle.
That's a druid.
She moves slowly, her hands subtly tinged with a verdant aura, hair adorned with delicate leaves and twigs.
That's a druid.
And then we have a sprightly gnome, crouched down in a nearly sitting position, his keen eyes peering out from under his wide-brimmed hat, hand resting on a bow.
What was his name?
Kalen Swiftera. See, and then the warlock. And I, Vexus Dark Whisper. He's a dragonborn that stands with his dark scales reflecting the sunlight above. He methodically traces glowing runes in the air with his clawed fingers, each symbol pulsating with mysterious energy.
Can we do like a WWE ring walk-in for us?
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for.
Oh yeah. Well, Dimrock sees the moment and starts playing up a drum beat for everybody. Maybe like that mark. I can't do it. Tyler, do it. Yeah. Like that. And now announcing the one, the only Thrasher Theodore Rosper! Woo!
I backhand him for calling me Theodore.
Oh.
He takes 1 damage,
Alright, that's your action.
and then I strut into the ring.
Up next, standing a cool 2'11", my main man, Noxious Nox Longfoot.
And I hop up of Thrasher's back where I was hiding the whole time. Already in the ring.
And third but not last, Satyr from the north, cat with antlers, the cloven hooved star baby,
Copes runs and uses mirthful leaps and jumps well over everyone else and lands in front of them, scowling.
Do you draw your thumb across your neck?
No. I rub the tips of my horns seductively.
Watch out, he's the heel.
And the one you've all been waiting for, the main attraction, the demon from down south, it's Dimrock! And I come riding in on the back of Salvador, Dog Lee, his balls dragging the ground behind me. I'm atop his shoulders. I'm smoking a cool joint. And riding it as I'm doing, I'm blowing out smoke monsters with my pipe of smoke monster. You got walrus deer, you got box jellyfish spiders, you got the thing that Knox and Jared said last time, and a dragon. And I line up with my team. One final cloud of smoke like blowing in front of all of us as we kind of like walk through the fog.
Very well. Would anyone like to perform the clap, the ceremonial clap to begin the combat?
Boys, I think we've been practicing for this one.
Let's do it.
We're finally ready.
You, sir, we should get this man over here. What is your name, sir? His name's Jared, by the way.
Oh,
Oh, hey, I'm Jared.
Would you mind clapping us in? We're about to do a ceremonial combat.
I think I can handle that. All right. Everyone, ceremonial combat. 3, 2, 1.
All right, everyone roll initiative.
Dimrock got an 8.
Cope's got a 17.
And a 12 for Nox.
10.
Wow, pretty low for us.
All right, I'm going to roll a separate initiative for each of them. I'm going to tell you guys I made 4 characters for this.
Ooh.
for really low level characters, like level 2. Everybody remember, if we accidentally kill one of them, we just have to accidentally kill all of them so they don't tell on us.
Gotcha, bud.
It's good problem solving.
All right, so first up, Leora Greenmantle. All right, you see her beginning to cast some kind of spell. Copes, I need you to roll an investigation check.
3.
3? It's all good, bro.
She didn't do anything, guys.
Looks just fine.
She's a terrible druid.
Vines split the ground around her and wrap around her arms as she channels some kind of verdant magic, and suddenly thorny vines rip from the ground surrounding the 4 of you.
Oh, guys, watch out!
They grasp and creep forth, covered with razor-sharp thorns, and she has cast spike growth on the area around you. It becomes difficult terrain, and you take 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet you move.
Ow.
Watch out, guys. She looks really thorny for us.
Yeah, she does look thorny.
All right, now it's Cope's turn.
You said we're in the garden, right?
Yes.
And there's flowers in the garden.
Yes.
Which would lead me to believe there are bees in the garden.
Fine. Well, man, come on.
Sounds believable to me.
No, these are my favorite questions.
I know, you make me wait so long to get to your real question.
I'm going to cast Giant Insect,
Okay.
which I can transform up to, there's a few things, but 5 wasps into Giant Wasp and then command them verbally.
That's the spell's called Giant Insect? Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's a level 4 druid spell. And you put me in a garden, so this is on you.
Yeah, no, this is good. This is good. You're paying attention to the environment. Does it have stats for those, or?
It literally says, the DM has the statistics for these creatures.
Okay, I think you just used the giant wasp statistics.
Yeah, so there's 5 of them. It says each creature obeys your verbal commands, and in combat they act on your turn each round.
Yeah, it says there's no reason why they shouldn't act immediately, so you got it.
Okay, who should I attack?
Are they all together?
They are currently all together, yes.
I have no idea.
Because this is going to do a lot of damage. Quick, get Ashcroft! And I point at the elf and sick the bees on him.
Okay, so you're gonna get to make, it's 5 of these, right?
Yeah.
You get to make 5 attack rolls.
Hell yeah. And they get a +5 to hit, or +4, I think.
+4.
12's not going to hit. 22, 16, and 19.
Okay, everyone gets to roll an investigation check right now.
Nat 20.
Critical failure.
A 6.
24.
So your wasps strike out, and they seem to strike it true. But as they fly past, he seems completely unharmed. As you, Copes and Nox, look at it, the image seems to shimmer a little bit.
It's a trick! They're trying to keep us here.
What do you mean it's a trick?
He's not real.
Is it just him?
I don't know. I used all my actions.
Oh, I mean, with a nat 20, you could tell... Well, you only attacked him. You could tell at least he's an illusion.
Guys, I think this is a trap.
You rolled a nat 20. Copes, you can tell that they are all illusions.
Maybe it's not the Elite Four. Maybe it's the Elite One. The Baron.
Not Elite 4, Elite Force.
None of these guys are real.
But how did they cast spells? Somebody cast a spell.
Maybe it was Jared.
This is a great time for a perception check.
I can't cast any spells, guys. I'm just a human.
I got a 10.
16.
4.
16.
All right, so with the 16, you guys can spot Kaylin. It is her, standing atop one of the garden statues with her bow ready. It looks like she's trying to hide. Vexus, you do see him as well. He is taking cover behind one of the fountains. And then you see Leora hiding amongst the hedges. But you don't see any Barrington Ashcroft anywhere.
Okay, so we see those 3 people, but we also see imitations of them.
Once you've been clued in on the illusion, then it just kind of appears like insubstantial. Like you can like a magic eye picture, it just becomes obvious that it's not real.
Right, but we do see 3 obvious illusions as well.
Yes.
Okay, so we know they're projecting.
Since Copes rolled a nat 20, I'm gonna give it that he could tell the whole thing was an illusion and not just the one he attacked.
Wow. All right, guys. Assuming everybody's seeing this, we gotta make sure we take out the real ones, not these illusions.
Yeah, we all see the real ones.
That seemed pretty obvious, Demi. Seems weird that you would feel the need to say it out loud.
It seemed even weirder you would need to feel the need to point out that it was obvious if it was that obvious.
Yeah, but where did you see them? Just
Guys, it's obvious to me we need to not argue right now.
just so we know, where did you see them?
Behind the fountain, on top of a tower, and behind a bush. And the Baron is missing.
It's Barrington Ashcroft, and you can see.
Where do we see him?
He's around the corner of one of the buildings. He popped his head out to say that.
Way to go, Ashcroft!
Yeah.
All right, it is Kaylin's turn now. All right, you see her sharp eyes hone in on you guys, but she takes no action.
Spooky.
All right, and then it is Barrington's turn. Says, you're gonna regret getting my name wrong. I'll show you who the Ashcroft is. And you see him casting a spell.
Can I see it?
You can see him, yeah.
I'm gonna cast Counterspell.
You want to cast Counterspell?
And I'm gonna...
Yeah.
I know where this guy came from, so I'm gonna use one of my new abilities and subtle spell it, so that I don't actually have to say anything or do anything, but I still cast it, so... I'm gonna try to shoot it down so that we can make fun of him for not casting a spell, right?
Okay.
I love it.
All right. So I guess you don't know what spell he was casting, but it just fizzles out in his hands and is canceled.
Nice job, Ashcroft.
Did you do something there, Ashcroft?
His face gets red and he retreats behind the corner. Okay, that was his turn. What's your dex bonus, Knock?
5.
You go first.
You're so dexterous.
How big is this spike pit?
It is 40 feet surrounding, 20 feet radius, so 40 feet.
Okay, we're all kind of standing right next to each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Thrasher.
Oh, I'm on it, buddy.
I don't know what that means.
Uppies, probably.
I assume you would like me to chuck you over the thorns.
Oh, no.
All right.
Come on, I'm a magic man. I've got better than that. What do you think our target is? Should we take out Ashcroft or should we just keep laughing at him?
Ashcroft for sure. I'm gonna beat that wizard.
All right, come with me. And I pull a small doorknob out of my pouch, which I took off of one of Thrasher's rooms. And I hold it up, and all of a sudden a shimmering door forms around it. But it's only like 2'11", and I open it, and then I jump through, and then I wait for Thrasher to come through.
This is like top 3 favorite spells of all time for me. I fucking love this spell.
You guys are gonna love this. He steps out and attempts to counterspell your spell.
Oh, prick.
Oh, no.
That's a 4th level spell, right?
It's a 4th level spell.
So he has to make a roll equal to, what is it, proficiency plus his spellcasting modifier added to it?
I think it's just spellcasting modifier. I don't think proficiency is part of it. DC 14.
No, he fails to counterspell it because it's a 4th level spell.
Yes!
He sucks.
Nice.
You suck! I say you, and then I step through the door, and I'm standing right in front of him, and then I say suck. And then I wait for Thrasher to crawl through the door. Because it's kind of small.
Does Thrasher get stuck for a second?
Like Winnie the Pooh going into the tree.
I would love to just go.
Just half his body shows up behind me. I grab his arms, I pull him through.
Thrasher actually has kind of a donk.
Somebody push.
Kofi him in the ass through the door.
Grease me up.
I donkey kick him through the door.
Alright, Thrasher, you fly through the door.
Oh.
And I activate a blade song while I'm standing there with my sword.
Okay, he looks scared. Now it is Vex's turn.
You just love stealing my name, don't you?
He begins weaving profane magics into the air. Suddenly, Demarok and Copes, you are plunged into an otherworldly darkness. The spike growths, they get slimy. They grow like these little tentacle-like suckers on the ends of them, and they begin grasping towards you. You find that you are completely blind. That's one thing that's going on right now.
So how do I know they're slimy?
Well, I'm just letting you know that because they touch you. Well, that's how.
Ugh.
You're completely blind, and this whole area is considered difficult terrain.
That mean we move half our speed?
Yes.
Look at me, guys.
And you're both completely blinded by the magic of this otherworldly darkness.
Now, even if I can see in magical darkness.
Yeah, because it's not darkness, it's just the spell makes you blind.
Gotcha. Heard. Look, guys, I'm Ray Charles.
There are creepy otherworldly sounds and whispers and slithers around you.
Oh, good thing Nox isn't here. He hates snakes.
And I'm going to go ahead and have Kalen take his action. He had readied an action when anyone had exited outside the area. So he makes 2 attack rolls, one against Nox and one against Thrasher. 17 against Nox and a much lower number against Thrasher. I think it's a 13 against Thrasher.
I'm 13 plus Dex modifier, so I'm actually 18 AC.
18 AC.
Nice.
So he's going to use his once a day reroll to make sure that he hits Thrasher. Probably, well, I don't know what Thrasher's AC is, but that is a 15 to hit Thrasher.
Nope.
Damn. So they stick into you, but they don't hurt you. Or you deflect them or whatever.
Oh, the arrows?
The arrows, yeah. Alright, and then he shouts in frustration and makes 2 additional attacks. Action Surge.
You suck.
When's the elite team getting here?
This is much better. That's a 26 and a 27 to hit on his Action Surge.
Okay, those.
Both on Nox. That sucks.
All right, and he is going to make, or she's going to make both of these tripping attacks. So, Nox, you take 14 damage, and you have to make a strength saving throw.
Strength. Are we sure it's strength? It's a 6.
Next, you are knocked prone as an arrow strikes you in the ankle.
Ow, you mother. Ah! My tiny ankles.
All right, Thrasher, you get to do the same thing. You will take 13 damage and a strength saving throw.
Oh, I've been rolling like shit. 27.
All right, you are not knocked prone.
Suck it.
Yeah, suck it.
All right, now it is Thrasher's turn. Thrasher, you are up. You are not knocked prone.
I'm right up against Barrington, right? You teleported us right next to him.
That's correct.
Yep.
And standing up uses your movement, right?
Half of your movement.
Can I use half my movement to pick him up?
That's an action to help somebody up.
All right, well,
You're on your own, little buddy.
I'm fine. I'm not that much further down than when standing.
first,
I rage.
and then I'm going to attack Ashweather a couple times. That's going to be a 17 and a 23.
So on the 17, it's about to strike, and he calls forth a shield of arcane energy, which blocks your blow. But the 23 connects and shatters the shield.
16 damage.
That hurts him pretty damn good.
Oh, I forgot that before I did that, I actually totally did say the command word that makes it all fiery.
Let's open up this pit.
5 fire damage.
All right, damn, that hurt him pretty good. He looks very hurt, actually.
Weak ass wizard.
And then it is Demarok's turn.
Hey. Do I have to roll for the vines or anything yet?
So at the start of your turn, take 11 cold damage
Ow.
from the choking atmosphere. You can hear it in my voice.
Okay, well, I want to use my winged boots and attempt to fly out of the vines
Okay.
towards the center of the fight.
All right. So it's the vines are trying to grasp at you and all that. I don't know. I guess you get to ignore difficult terrain when you fly overall, right?
That was my hope.
I would think so.
Looks right. Yeah. All right. So you can fly up.
Cool. So I just fly up and move out of the area that was 40 feet. So I move 20 feet forward,
Mm-hmm.
just past 21 feet, just past the edge. And as I'm doing that, I've got my war drum kind of strapped around my chest, just like a snare. And I start drumming up an ominous droning sound beat. And then the 3 orbs pop out of my my hoodie pocket. And they start making this droning sound to create this like aria of suspense. And that's what I cast. So creatures of my choice cannot be surprised. They gain a bonus on saving throws against traps and environmental hazards for the next 10 minutes. So then a bonus action, I rap on the drum and shoot a little charm at Thrasher, and he gets to add a D8 to his initiative and move up in the order accordingly. I say, hey, bud, I think we're going to need you to take another swipe.
All right, so I'm adding a D8, you said?
Yep.
2 more, so 12. I don't think that moved me up.
Ah.
All right. And for my reference, did you fly up or out?
Not really. I just flew out mostly. I mean, I'm maybe like 2 foot off the ground.
Okay. Well, you have to go a certain distance to keep the vines from hurting you. I'll say that. But
Yeah, I went up 2 feet and then forward 22 feet.
gotcha. Okay.
I want to be out from above the vine.
Gotcha.
And that's it.
I said you guys all started 30 feet away since they were hiding. Now they're a little bit further away. Kaylin is 60 feet away. Leora is 50 feet away from your starting position. Barrington, you got 2 people next to him. And Vexus is 80 feet away. Just to help you get a better idea of who's close to you and who's not.
Cool.
That's from our starting positions, though, correct?
From your starting positions, yeah. Alright, and now it is back to Leora's turn. So you see Leora sprint up. Her feet seem to move unnaturally quickly across the grassy ground. And she holds up a hand which seems to now be coated with some kind of noxious rot. She casts Blight at Demarok.
Ooh, I swoop away and dodge it.
Ooh, good move.
You doing that is a Constitution saving throw. You have to get a 15 or better.
I got a 14.
In golf, a 14 is better.
That's true.
Are we playing golf, Brent?
We are not playing golf yet. That's going to be a special edition episode.
You must beat us in a scramble.
You got some good lucky rolls, but you also got some unlucky rolls. You take 31 necrotic damage.
Oh! Fuck, God! Fuck! That really... Fuck! That hurt.
You know what's funny is Discord cut that out, but I could hear you yelling across the hall.
Is that within 30 feet of me?
Technically, maybe not, because you got teleported away. Oh, actually, she moved forward. We'll say you're in range. Thrasher, I think I know what you're going for.
Yeah, I'm going to reduce that with my spirit shield. 10 damage, so.
You take 10 less damage than that.
Oh, thanks, bud.
As some ghosts fly up and block it.
I got you, man.
As I'm standing towering over Ashcroft. I'm just trying to scare this wizard. I'm going to bully this nerd.
All right, then it's Cope's turn.
Can I command the wasp to attack and use an action on turn?
As long as it doesn't say it takes an action to command them, then yeah.
It doesn't. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I command them from the smoke without being able to see where the people are?
It says that they obey verbal commands. If you could generalize it so that they could understand, because like they probably don't know the character's name, but you could say attack so and so.
Okay. So Copes is gonna yell, attack that bitch with the leaves in her hair.
Okay.
And then, for that attack, whatever darkness I'm in is going to kind of swirl around, and a giant horned eagle is going to burst out of the top of it.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Oh, you do need to take some damage for starting your turn in there, real quick. 6 cold damage. Alright. But yeah, so it's your action to transform, right?
Yeah, and then I can move still. So
Okay. Yep.
So I'm going to fly. How high out? I mean, I have 90 flying feet.
It only takes 20 feet of movement to fly up and out.
Okay, I'm going to go 30 feet high.
Okay.
I like to imagine the smoke like bursts apart as I fly out.
Awesome.
That's a cool image.
Do you caw or something?
Yeah, I do. You want me to do it?
You
Yeah.
can.
Caw. Yeah. No, Jared, do a cool call. Again.
What kind of call?
A cool one.
Giant eagle.
Oh, that's... Oh, giant eagle? You guys couldn't hear that, but it was great.
We couldn't
just
hear it at all.
Put in whatever he did. Yeah.
Okay, great.
I honestly hope he did nothing.
Yeah. It's what it looks like.
I'll never tell.
Yeah, and then the wasp are going to dive bomb her.
Okay. So that's 5 attack rolls at +4.
That is the druid, right?
Yes. You need a 15 to hit.
18, 17, 16, 16.
All those hit.
And then one misses.
4 hits.
Do you have the stats pulled up? I took them out.
I do. Each hit does 1d6 plus 2 piercing damage, and then the target must make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw, taking 3d6 poison damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one.
So let me make 3 Constitution saving throws for her real quick.
Well, 4, right?
4. Yeah, 4. Got just a +2 to this. Pass, fail, pass. So she failed twice. This is some annoying math that's going to have to happen here, but go ahead and do the ones that she hit for, which is 2 attacks hit fully.
So you can roll all the piercing. The piercing is going to hit no matter what.
So 4d6 plus 8. Okay. So 19. No, 20, sorry.
And then you're going to roll 3d6 4 times. She'll take full damage on 2 of them and half damage on 2 of them.
Okay, so 8, 12. So that's another 20. And then these next 2 will be half damage. Oh my god.
Ooh.
18 and 7, so 25, so 12 damage.
I was just tracking them all separately because she has to make a saving throw for each one to maintain concentration on her spell. She had to make a lot of them. All right, she managed to... Actually, no, one of those is a fail.
What's she trying to save? Just for her vines?
Yeah, the vines.
That no one's in anymore?
That wasn't anymore, but she failed to maintain, so she lost the spell, and she took a total of 56 damage.
Jeez.
And then I telekinetically say to her, I'm the only druid around here, bitch.
And she falls to the ground, unconscious.
Yeah.
As the giant wasps continue to murder her. No.
Yeah, I don't stop them either.
No!
So it does say on here too, if the poison damage reduces the target to 0 hit points, the target is stable but poisoned for 1 hour even after regaining hit points and is paralyzed while poisoned. So she's not dead, she's paralyzed for an hour.
Well, that's perfect.
Even if they get her up, she's still down.
Correct. That was insane.
Damn. Good turn.
Woohoo!
Okay, so Leora goes down. And that's your turn, right?
Nice.
No, I'm going to take another action.
Uh-huh.
That's some druid shit right there, boys.
That was awesome.
Hell yeah, that was dope.
Nice.
So it's Kalen's turn. He's going to take a couple of arrow shots. He's going to shoot one at Demarok, and that is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
He's going to make this a pushing attack. Make a strength saving throw.
Do I get advantage
You do not.
from the Aria Suspense
It's not an environmental hazard
or a trap?
or a trap.
Feels like he's trapping me with his leg.
No, it's like it's an arrow.
An arrow trap?
He's very good at shooting arrows. He could push you with his arrow shots.
That's an 8 to save.
Wow, you take 19 damage and you're pushed into the hunger of Hadar, the darkness.
Guys, I'm not doing good, and I'm blind, and I feel like this thing wants to eat me.
He takes another shot at Copes.
He misses.
He got a 28 to hit, and he is going to make this a tripping attack.
How far away is he from me?
You rose out of it and up.
I rose 30 feet out.
He's 90 feet away. He's using a longbow.
Okay.
So you make a strength saving throw.
With the eagle strength, right?
Yes.
Nat 20.
Nice. So you do not get tripped and knocked back down into the darkness.
Can I catch the arrow in my talons?
You can, but nobody will see it.
Okay, I do. And I break it in half, and then I look around and realize no one saw it, and now I'm kind of sad.
Okay. All right, that's Kalen's turn. He drops behind cover. And now it is Barrington's turn. He is right next to Nox, who's still prone, and Thrasher, who just attacked him with an axe, right?
Yep.
And he didn't like that.
Luckily, I have resistance to physical damage, so all my experience tells me that wizards are going to hit me with swords.
My bad.
This is a new round, remember. So he begins casting a spell.
Do I still have... I have not gone again. No, he was ahead of me, so I used mine and then I went. So I do have a counterspell.
So you do have it. Okay. So you see him casting a spell.
I'm going to try to counterspell it, but I'm not going to do it subtly. I'm going to do it normally.
Okay, you will have to make a roll for this counterspell.
So it's going to be plus my intelligence, but not proficiency. So I get a +4 to this. 23.
Oh, shit.
19 plus 4.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh. 23, you counter his spell. You suck it right up.
Yeah, no, I think I just distract him. I'm like, you suck, asshole! And he loses concentration.
Damn it. Well, he fails at casting the spell.
Do you know how to do magic?
Nox, why is this guy so bad at being a wizard?
I don't know. I thought I was a bad wizard.
Where's his sword?
What is he even doing?
Doesn't he know this is a fight?
He pulls out a pouch, but he doesn't have an action left to do anything with it. And then it is...
What's the pouch?
it's a brown pouch. I'm sure you want to know what the pouch is.
He's holding his ball sack in his hands. Like, ugh.
Okay, he doesn't want to back away because that would put him at risk of getting hit. And he already failed casting a spell.
Risk my ass. I'd clobber him.
And then it is Nox's turn.
All right, I'm gonna do what I do, and I'm gonna stand up, and I'm gonna try to stab this guy right in the face.
Yeah.
And blade singing, I'm gonna swing at him with a booming blade first. Oh gosh, an 11, and I'll swing again for a 13. Really, really terrible rolls.
Add your bardic.
I don't have a bardic.
Lie and say you have a bardic.
The 13 would have hit, but he conjures a shield to block it. Which actually, he wouldn't have been able to do that shield last turn, so I broke the rules. Sorry, guys. Because he had counterspelled. He had tried to.
Now we all get one free rule break.
Well, I'll remember that. So he casts shield and blocks the attack that would have hit. He looks so smug.
Wow, congratulations. You didn't get hit by a wizard. I also stand up on my turn.
Okay.
I attacked first. I forgot to stand up. That's why they were so bad.
Oh, yeah, I like it.
All right. And now it is Vexus's turn, and then it'll be your turn, Thrasher, right after that. Nobody's next to him, right?
No.
I think he's going to target the eagle with this.
Caw.
So he holds up his hands, draws some arcane runes in the air, and they burst forth in a dazzling display of scorching rays.
Are you scorching ray?
Who wants to know?
well, so he's going to fire 5 Scorching Rays because he's casting it as a 4th level spell.
Counterspell.
These are made with a +6 to hit.
Ow.
You might get lucky. 14, 16, 23, 24, and 19.
They all hit.
Okay, and each one does 2d6 fire damage. So that's 10d6 fire damage. 34 fire damage.
Okay, well that knocks me on the evil form for sure.
It's a new round of combat, so I can use my thing again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I would very much appreciate that, actually.
yeah, I will do that. 10 more.
It takes 10 off.
So 24 damage.
Oh my god, that leaves me with 2. Thank you, Jared.
Oh, nice.
You are so lucky. You almost just went 30 feet down.
I know.
All right, then it's Thrasher's turn, and Demarok will be after that.
I would like to strike this wizard again, please.
Give it a shot.
Oh, 16,
He still has his shield up, so that does not hit.
19.
Shield gives you +5, right?
Correct.
So that does hit.
20 damage.
Oh my god, he is so close to going down.
Really wish I had hit him.
He looks very injured. You got another action you want to take, or are you good?
I don't think I can do anything else, yeah.
Okay.
God, I really want to do something.
Demarok, you start your turn in the darkness,
I was born in it.
and you take 3 cold damage.
All right. And there's 2 like we haven't hit yet, correct?
Neither Kalen nor Vexus have been hit.
I turn to Vexus, and I want to cast a new spell I got with this level called Phantasmal Killer.
What's the range on that?
It's 120 feet.
Nice. So you're good.
And I tap into his nightmares and see his deepest fears, and I begin to manifest them in front of it, before his eyes. Can I see what his fears are?
His fear is his mother-in-law.
That's what it is. As I approach him, I turn into a phantasmal image of his mother-in-law and say, "You're no good for my daughter. I've always hated you. You'll never be in my will." And as I say those things, he has to make a saving throw.
What type?
Wisdom. Beat a 16.
He's probably not going to succeed. He's got a +2. He failed.
He'll take 4d10 psychic damage and be frightened for the duration of the spell, which is 1 minute.
Okay. Does he get a new save or anything? End of his turns, or?
Correct. He'll take that damage each time. So it's 20 damage this time.
Ooh. The psychic damage, you said?
It is. Figure he was doing some psychic stuff.
We're all very confused as to why Demi's yelling.
Yeah, we can't tell. We can't see the phantasm.
Yeah.
You tell him, Demi.
I'm reading it. It says make a wisdom saving throw. They become frightened for the duration at the end of each of their turns before the spell ends. They must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 4d10 psychic. Alright, so he's frightened now, and if he continues to fail, seems likely, then he'll take more damage.
Okay, then as a bonus action, I whip out my little castanets. I shimmer them above and around my body, and I cast Healing Word on myself. Wah.
Was that the sound of the spell? Wah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna cast it as a level 3. I get 3d4 plus 5. And I heal myself 12 damage.
Nice. I see you've done quite well for yourselves, discount heroes. At least under the eyes of the Lord Barrington Ashcroft.
Ass much.
Escaper of prisons. Slayer of miscreants. Yes, I see. Maybe it's worth keeping an eye on you. Maybe every Thursday, perchance. Check in on the Discount Heroes' adventures. We'll see what kind of crimes they commit. In any case, tune in next week so you can see the Discount Heroes finally defeated. Being brought to justice. All the crimes they committed, even the ones I don't canonically know about, I know they did it.
Yeah, we did them. So what?
Oh, like when you burned down that cottage on the mountain? By letting that ooze free?
Yeah, and this one time we set off a fire in a tunnel and blew some people off their toilets.
Just add that to the charges then.
Dang it, Debbie.
If you would like to see more crimes, I'm logging them on the Discount Heroes Instagram page. Just search Discount Heroes and you can see all the heinous things that they've done. One such as I, Barrington Ashcroft, would not commit such crimes. I turn my nose up at them. And as always, if it deigns you, tune in to the Discount Heroes, where questionable crimes are always committed.
You really botched that one, Ashcroft.
Ashcroft.
Guys, this is not cool. I mean, I have feelings too.
Yeah, you feel like an ass, I bet.
I know. Well, we haven't. It'll get paid for it.
Who's going to pay for that?
Probably our sons and daughters.
We're not going to have those.
I have those.
I want to buy some. Matt said I could use some of his.
You got spares, right?
Yeah, I mean, y'all feel free. If you can make it a day with them.
That is why you have multiple kids, right? You sell a few.
Oh. I took so much fucking cold medicine before we started.
That's just called vodka, Jay.
No, I call that daddy's medicine.
Yeah, but it's grape flavored. Grape flavored vodka is your cold medicine.
Mixed with promethazine.
Yeah. Scissor.
That doesn't look good on me and Aaron.